You just spent $5,000 on what you thought would be the perfect cruise. 3 hours after boarding, you realize you made a terrible mistake. The food is mediocre. The service is slow. The ship feels nothing like what you saw online, and you're stuck here for the next 7 days with no way out. This happens to thousands of cruisers every year, and it's completely preventable if you know one critical thing. Not all cruise lines are created equal. Some excel at luxury. Others prioritize families. And a few? They're cutting corners in ways that will ruin your entire vacation. Today, I'm ranking every major cruise line from worst to best for 2026, based on real passenger reviews and verified experiences. Some of these rankings will shock you, and by the end, you'll know exactly which cruise line matches what you actually want, not just what their marketing promises. Let's start with number 10. MSC Cruises lands at the bottom of our list, and there are solid reasons behind this placement. While MSC dominates European waters, they're still struggling to find their identity in North American markets. Their ships create stunning first impressions with gorgeous glass atriums, dazzling Swarovski crystal staircases, and that bold Las Vegas meets the ocean energy. You board thinking this feels incredibly luxurious. But as your cruise progresses, the inconsistencies become obvious. Service quality swings dramatically from attentive and warm to distracted and indifferent. This happens partly because crew members are managing multiple languages and diverse cultural expectations simultaneously. Food quality varies wildly, from surprisingly excellent to frustratingly mediocre, especially in main dining venues where you might wait 40 minutes for disappointing meals. MSC's pricing typically runs lower than established cruise lines, which attracts budget-conscious travelers. However, you often get exactly what you pay for here. Many passengers describe MSC as delivering the most inconsistent cruise experience available today. If you found this helpful so far, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with these cruise line secrets. There is one major exception worth mentioning. MSC's Yacht Club offers a luxury ship within a ship concept featuring private decks, personal butlers, and premium dining experiences. Inside the Yacht Club, everything feels like a completely different cruise with calm elegance and exclusive amenities. Step outside though, and you'll immediately notice cost-cutting in dining quality, service levels, and overall atmosphere. European MSC cruises differ significantly from their American sailings. In Europe, expect longer itineraries, later dinner times, and truly international crowds. American sailings lean toward Carnival or Royal Caribbean vibes without the same consistency or polish. Coming in at number 9, Carnival Cruise Line fully embraces its party ship reputation with neon lights, poolside entertainment, endless casual dining options, and that slightly chaotic energy. Carnival delivers maximum fun for minimum cost with some of the industry's lowest fares, making it perfect for quick, affordable getaways. The energy on board never stops with dance parties, karaoke nights, comedy shows, and trivia happening simultaneously. But first-time cruisers don't always realize Carnival's inconsistency factor. One evening, you might enjoy an excellent steakhouse dinner, thinking this exceeds expectations. The next night, you could wait forever for lukewarm pasta in the main dining room. Cabins are functional but basic with loud decor, and if you're seeking quiet sophistication or refined ambiance, you've chosen the wrong ship. Service quality depends heavily on crew experience and sailing capacity. Entertainment is big, bold, and sometimes rough around the edges with that Vegas energy on a budget feel. My friend Sarah booked Carnival expecting luxury, but found herself loving the casual party atmosphere instead. Carnival isn't bad, you just need to understand what you're signing up for. If you're friends seeking fun casual vibes, Carnival delivers exactly that. Families wanting kid-friendly activities without breaking budgets will find solid value here. Many passengers sail repeatedly because they love the energy, value, and come-as-you-are atmosphere. But if your ideal cruise involves fine dining, art galleries, peaceful sea days with wine and soft piano music, Carnival will feel too chaotic for your preferences. Number 8 brings us Norwegian Cruise Lines, built around their freestyle cruising concept. No fixed dining times, no dress codes, and no rigid scheduling. Want sushi at 10 p.m.? Go ahead. Steak and Broadway shows the next night? Absolutely. This freedom makes NCL unique, but here's the catch. The best food usually isn't in included restaurants, but in specialty venues costing extra. While dining packages help, your freestyle experience quickly becomes pay-to-play for premium options. Norwegian truly excels in entertainment with their newer ships, featuring full-scale Broadway productions like Jersey Boys, Kinky Boots, and Six. Show quality ranks among the absolute best at sea. Their nightlife scene offers some of cruising's most vibrant bars and clubs. Their secret weapon is solo traveler accommodation. Studio cabins designed and priced for single occupancy, plus dedicated solo lounges, are arguably the industry's best for solo travelers. The trade-off is Norwegian can feel expensive once you add extras like drink packages, Wi-Fi, excursions, and dining upgrades. Costs accumulate rapidly, and without those extras, the base experience feels limited compared to Royal Caribbean or celebrity offerings. Norwegian works perfectly if you crave flexibility and lively entertainment-focused atmospheres. It's excellent for couples, solo travelers, and friend groups wanting fun on their own schedules. Budget-minded travelers, or those preferring all-inclusive experiences, might find the nickel and diming exhausting. Quick pause here, because this is the exact moment most cruisers get this decision wrong. Everything you've heard so far explains why people end up disappointed on cruise ships they thought were perfect. But the lines coming up next are where the difference between a good cruise and a truly memorable one is decided. From here on out, we're no longer talking about budget trade-offs or obvious pros and cons. We're talking about subtle differences most passengers never notice until it's too late. The kind that affect dining quality, crowd levels, service attention, and how relaxed you actually feel on board. One of the next rankings surprises even experienced cruisers because it looks premium on paper, but quietly frustrates the wrong type of traveler. Another is loved by millions, but only works if you understand a specific rule most people miss. And the top 3? They consistently deliver the smoothest, least stressful cruise experiences in the industry. But only for the right personality. If you're planning a cruise in 2026, this is the part you don't want to skip, because choosing wrong here doesn't just cost money, it costs the entire vacation. Princess Cruises ranks 7th, blending traditional cruising comfort with modern touches appealing to diverse travelers. They're especially renowned for Alaska itineraries, since the line owns lodges and private trains, enabling seamless land and sea adventures few others can match. If Alaska's on your bucket list, Princess should be near your top choices. Their ships strike perfect balances, appearing elegant without stuffiness, and contemporary without trying too hard for trendiness. Food quality stays consistently solid with standout specialty restaurants like Sabatini's and Crown Grill Steakhouse, earning rave reviews from experienced cruisers. Princess's most impressive innovation is medallion-class technology featuring small wearable devices replacing key cards. These unlock cabins automatically, allow food and drink ordering from anywhere on board, and help locate travel companions. For convenience and personalization lovers, it's a genuine game changer. Princess falls short in nightlife and entertainment. If you're hoping for late-night clubs, high-energy Broadway productions, or over-the-top shows, evenings will probably feel quiet. Entertainment leans traditional with live bands, production shows, and game nights, rather than cutting-edge performances. Princess suits couples, multi-generational families, and travelers wanting classic relaxing cruise experiences with modern luxury touches. It's not the flashiest option, but delivers comfort, polish, and reliable enjoyment. A line knowing exactly what it does well and delivering consistently, blending timeless style with dependable service for smooth, worry-free voyages. Number 6 features Royal Caribbean International, a true industry giant. If cruising were a theme park, Royal Caribbean would be the biggest, boldest one on the planet. Their ships are massive floating cities, packed with experiences, sometimes making you forget you're even on the ocean. Step aboard Oasis class or brand new Icon class ships and discover everything from Central Park with real trees to surf simulators, zip lines, rock climbing walls, and robot bartenders. But Royal Caribbean isn't just about spectacle, it's about choice. You can spend entire cruises relaxing poolside, grabbing pizza at Sorrento's, or go all out with fine dining at Chops Grill and Wonderland. Watch Broadway musicals one night, comedy shows the next, and still explore aqua theaters or ice skating rinks. Families especially love Royal because there's truly something for everyone. Of course, trade-offs exist. These ships carry over 6,000 passengers, meaning popular spots fill quickly. If you hate lines or crowded pool decks, you'll need careful day planning. While Royal's base fares include plenty, the line is known for nickel and diming effects with the best dining, Wi-Fi, and activities often requiring upcharges. Recent years have seen some loyal cruisers notice included food quality slipping slightly, possibly steering guests towards specialty venues. That said, Royal Caribbean remains one of the world's most well-rounded cruise lines with jaw-dropping ships, unmatched entertainment, and experiences ranging from budget-friendly to luxurious. My cousin Mike discovered Royal Caribbean's rock climbing wall and spent half his cruise there instead of the pool. Coming in at number 5, Disney Cruise Lines creates a world entirely its own. Most people assume Disney means kids only, but that's just part of the story. Yes, it's the ultimate family cruise line with kids clubs on another level. Imagine children building droids with Star Wars characters, meeting Marvel heroes, or encountering Disney princesses in storybook-perfect settings. But the real surprise is how well Disney caters to adults with serene adults, only pools and lounges, plus fine dining venues like Palo and Remy, easily rivaling luxury lines like Celebrity or Regent. Entertainment is another highlight. Broadway caliber shows from Beauty and the Beast to Frozen and Aladdin are spectacular. Stage design, music, and performances are so polished that even seasoned cruisers get blown away. All that magic comes at a price, though. Disney cruises cost significantly more, sometimes nearly double similar itineraries on Royal Caribbean or Carnival. But the trade-off is consistency and quality. Cabins are larger than average, food quality exceeds expectations, and service is flawless with crew members anticipating your needs. Disney targets families primarily, but also appeals to lifelong Disney fans or adults wanting nostalgia with luxury polish. It's not a value line and doesn't try being one. Disney offers something rarer, an experience built on emotion, imagination, and unmatched attention to detail that no other cruise line truly replicates. Celebrity Cruises takes 4th place, branding itself as modern luxury and honestly delivering on that promise. Their Edge-class ships like Celebrity Edge and Apex are design masterpieces. Instead of loud colors or gimmicks, you'll find sleek architecture, rooftop gardens, and stylish lounges, feeling more like high-end boutique hotels than traditional cruise ships. The iconic magic carpet, that bright orange platform gliding up and down the ship's side, perfectly symbolizes Celebrity's creative design-forward philosophy. Dining is where Celebrity truly shines with multiple included restaurants, each featuring unique themes and ambiance, so you're never eating in the same space twice. Fine dining specialty venues like Lumine Chef's Table and Fine Cut Steakhouse consistently rank among the best at sea. Celebrity's crowd tends to be adults, couples, and food-loving travelers appreciating great service and refined atmosphere without ultra-luxury line formality. It's elegant yet relaxed. When comparing prices, once you add drink and Wi-Fi packages to Royal Caribbean fares, Celebrity's semi-inclusive pricing often becomes better deals for noticeably more premium experiences. Entertainment on Celebrity is stylish and polished. Not as massive or over-the-top as Royal Caribbean productions, but beautifully staged and often more artistic. Think creative choreography, live bands, and contemporary performances reflecting the line's sophisticated identity. Service is where celebrity truly excels with high staff-to-guest ratios. Crew members remember your name, drink preferences, striking perfect balances between friendly and professional. Celebrity isn't built for thrill seekers or families chasing water slides. Its focus centers on style, service, and cuisine, creating sophisticated modern cruise experiences that still feel approachable, comfortable, and effortlessly luxurious. Now for our top 3 cruise lines that truly stand above the rest. Holland America Line ranks 3rd, sailing for over a century with legacy showing in everything they do. From elegant ship design to service culture defining the brand, this cruise line values tradition, calm, and refinement over flash and spectacle. You won't find water slides or go-karts here. Instead, discover piano lounges, cooking classes, and destination lectures, attracting travelers appreciating the art of slow travel. One of Holland America's greatest strengths is destination immersion. The line is particularly renowned for Alaska itineraries, not just because of ships, but because they actually own lodges, rail cars, and land operations in the region. This means they offer deep, seamless land and sea experiences few other lines can match. Dining is consistently excellent, not over-the-top luxurious, but quietly sophisticated. Menus emphasize fresh ingredients, well-executed classics, and regional specialties reflecting destinations you're visiting. Specialty venues like Tamarind and Pinnacle Grill add additional polish layers. The onboard vibe is serene, mature, and deeply relaxing. You'll find fewer children, fewer loud announcements, and more quiet moments. People reading by windows with tea or enjoying live classical music evenings. Holland America attracts travelers preferring refined pace and genuine hospitality over non-stop entertainment. This isn't the cruise line for everyone, though. If you're in your 30s, traveling with young kids, or seeking high-energy nightlife, you'll probably find it subdued. But for travelers valuing comfort, classic style, and deeper destination connections, Holland America offers one of the most rewarding cruise experiences at sea. Number 2 belongs to Virgin Voyages. Richard Branson entered the cruise industry with one goal: throwing out the rulebook completely. Virgin Voyages isn't just another cruise line, it's a total experience reinvention. From the moment you board, you'll notice no kids, no buffet chaos, and no stuffy formal nights. Instead, enjoy sleek boutique hotel vibes, feeling young, stylish, and effortlessly cool. Ships are beautifully designed with modern art, ambient lighting, and rooftop pool energy, feeling more Miami than maritime. When it comes to food, Virgin does something no other major line does. All 20-plus dining venues are included, from Korean barbecue to vegetarian tasting menus to late-night pizza with no extra food charges. Wi-Fi, soda, and group workouts are also included, a refreshing change in an industry where every extra usually costs more. Entertainment forgets Broadway. Virgin offers immersive theater, cabaret, drag shows, and late-night DJs curated for adults wanting something unexpected. It's edgy, fun, sometimes wild, but always with signature Virgin polish. Of course, it's not for everyone. If you love formal night traditions, family fun, or classic ship entertainment, you might find Virgin too unconventional. But if you're young at heart wanting cruises feeling like modern all-inclusive resorts at sea, Virgin Voyages offers one of the most exciting experiences available. Its only real drawback is smaller fleet and more limited itineraries. But make no mistake, Virgin isn't just shaking up the industry. It's redefining it with transparent pricing, inclusive perks, and next-level design. And now, as we always save the best for last, here's our number 1 choice. Ultra luxury and boutique excellence represents the absolute peak of cruising. This is where service, space, and serenity create something that doesn't just feel like vacation, it feels like art. At this level, we're discussing the best of the best, including Cunard, Oceania, Viking Ocean, Crystal, Ponant, Silversea, Seabourn, and Regent Seven Seas. They take different approaches, but results are identical. Experiences built on personalized service, quiet sophistication, and unbelievable attention to detail. These ships are much smaller than mainstream giants, carrying hundreds instead of thousands. That means no crowds, no lines, and crew who actually know your name and probably your drink order too. Everything feels intentional, from suite layouts to dinner service. Cabins aren't really cabins at all, they're suites. Spacious, elegant, often with private verandas opening onto views most cruisers only dream about. Food reaches another level, easily rivaling Michelin-starred restaurants, with chefs remembering preferences and sommeliers pairing every glass perfectly. Almost everything is included, from Wi-Fi and fine dining to premium drinks, excursions, and gratuities depending on line and itinerary. Even itineraries feel elevated. Instead of crowded Caribbean loops, you might sail through Norwegian fjords, explore small Mediterranean ports, or cross into Antarctica on intimate expedition ships. Viking stands out for adults-only policies, sleek Scandinavian design, and cultural depth. Oceania is known for culinary-focused voyages to ports other lines skip. Ponant specializes in small-scale expeditions to the world's most remote places. Regent, Silversea, and Seabourn, perfect all-inclusive luxury formulas with effortless service and indulgent details. Cunard and Crystal bring timeless grand ocean liner traditions that are elegant, refined, and deeply rooted in cruising's golden age. These cruises target travelers who don't just want trips, but world-class experiences. They're expensive, absolutely, but they redefine what cruising can become. There you have it, the complete truth about what really shapes your cruise experience in 2026. The key isn't chasing deals or trends, it's knowing what kind of traveler you are and choosing the line matching your style perfectly. So tell me, if you could take one more voyage across the ocean, what would it be? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if this gave you a new way to look at cruising, the next video reveals insider secrets most passengers never discover.